What if your consciousness is not merely a byproduct of your brain, but rather a gateway to a universal stream of information? Welcome to What If It's All a Game? Today, we delve into the fascinating world of remote viewing, a practice that challenges our understanding of reality, perception, and the very nature of what it means to see. Remote viewing is a term that evokes curiosity, skepticism, and intrigue. It suggests that individuals can access information about distant or unseen targets through their minds alone. But how does this work? What does it imply about our senses and the limits of human perception? In this exploration, we will unravel the layers of remote viewing, examine historical contexts, and ponder its implications on our understanding of consciousness and reality. As we embark on this journey, one question looms larger than the rest. If remote viewing is indeed possible, what does that say about the way we perceive our world? Is reality merely a construct of our imagination, or is there an underlying truth that we have yet to uncover? Remote viewing has roots that trace back to ancient practices of divination and intuitive insight. Yet, it gained significant attention during the Cold War era when governments, particularly the United States and the Soviet Union, began to explore the potential of psychic phenomena for intelligence purposes. The term remote viewing was popularized by research conducted at Stanford Research Institute, where scientists and psychics sought to uncover information about secret locations and covert operations. But what exactly is remote viewing? At its core, it is the practice of attempting to perceive or describe details about a distant or unseen target, which can range from locations to events or even individuals. This practice operates under the assumption that consciousness can extend beyond the physical limitations of the body. Key figures in the field include Dr. Puthoff and Dr. Russell Targ, who spearheaded research into remote viewing. They proposed that participants could access a collective consciousness or a universal mind, tapping into information that transcends time and space. Think of it as a mental map that allows individuals to navigate through the fabric of reality, transcending the physical constraints of sight and distance. The implications of remote viewing are profound. If consciousness can indeed access information beyond the confines of the body, this challenges our fundamental understanding of reality. Are we merely biological machines, or is there a deeper connection that binds us to the universe? To illustrate, consider the classic thought experiment known as the many worlds theory, which proposes that every decision we make creates a branching universe of possibilities. In this context, remote viewing could allow a person to tap into these alternate realities, perceiving potential outcomes that have yet to unfold in our current timeline. However, skeptics argue against the validity of remote viewing, citing the lack of empirical evidence and the challenges of scientific reproducibility. Critics question whether remote viewing can be distinguished from mere chance or intuition. They point to the need for rigorous testing, controlled environments, and reproducible results to validate such extraordinary claims. As we navigate through these opposing perspectives, we must not overlook the fascinating stories of those who claim to have successfully practiced remote viewing. Numerous individuals have reported experiences of perceiving details about locations they have never visited or events they could not possibly know about through conventional means. These accounts range from mundane observations to highly detailed information that later proved to be accurate. Consider the case of Ingo Swann, a prominent figure in the remote viewing community. Swann was not only an artist but also a high-profile remote viewer who participated in various government-sponsored projects. In one instance, he described a detailed view of the planet Jupiter, including its rings and specific features, which were later confirmed by NASA's Voyager spacecraft. Such instances ignite curiosity and challenge the boundaries of our understanding. Yet the question remains, what if these abilities stem from a deeper connection to a shared consciousness? In this scenario, remote viewing becomes a tool for tapping into an expansive network of information, akin to accessing a cosmic internet. This perspective aligns with theories in quantum physics that suggest entanglement and interconnectedness at the subatomic level, proposing that everything in the universe is intertwined. Let us not forget the philosophical implications of remote viewing. If we can access information beyond our physical reality, what does this mean for the concepts of time and space? Are they constructs of our perception, or do they hold a more fluid nature? The experience of remote viewing could suggest that time is not linear, and that past, present, and future exist simultaneously, waiting for us to perceive them. As we contemplate these ideas, it is crucial to engage in critical thinking. The allure of remote viewing is undeniable, yet we must question its validity and the interpretations surrounding it. What assumptions are we making about consciousness, perception, and reality? How do cultural beliefs and societal norms influence our understanding of such phenomena? In exploring these questions, we can examine the role of technology in enhancing or hindering our ability to perceive reality. Modern advancements have provided us with tools to extend our senses, from telescopes that allow us to see distant galaxies to virtual reality that can simulate experiences. Yet, do these technologies bring us closer to the truth, or do they create new layers of illusion? Now, let's take a moment to reflect on how these ideas resonate with our own lives. Have you ever had a moment of intuition that felt too precise to be mere coincidence, or perhaps a dream that later manifested in reality? These experiences might be dismissed as random occurrences, yet they echo the principles of remote viewing, suggesting that our consciousness might be more expansive than we realize. So where does that leave us? If remote viewing offers a glimpse into the possibilities of consciousness, it also raises more questions than answers. What if we are all capable of tapping into this universal knowledge? What if our perceptions are merely a fraction of what we could experience? To conclude, the exploration of remote viewing invites us to reconsider our understanding of reality. It encourages us to question the limitations of our senses and the nature of consciousness itself. As we ponder these profound ideas, we are left with lingering questions. If our perception of reality can be so fluid, then what does it mean to truly see? How can we navigate this intricate web of existence? As you reflect on these concepts, I invite you to share your thoughts and experiences. What resonates with you? What questions do you find yourself grappling with? If you are intrigued by these explorations and wish to continue this journey of inquiry, consider subscribing to What If It's All a Game? Join us as we dive deeper into the realms of consciousness, reality, and the mysteries that lie beyond. What if you could unlock the secrets of your mind? What if the answers are closer than you think? Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the most profound truths often lie hidden behind the veil of our understanding.